So for the counterweight for the Trebuchet, we're going to use a 1 cup water bottle. And you are allowed to leave the water in it, which weighs about a half a pound, or fill it with something heavier, sand, rocks, gravel, or even metal pieces. You will have to supply whatever you put inside of it. Anything that you can legally and safely get in there is great. I've seen water bottles weigh anywhere from a half a pound, if it's just the water, up to about 2.5 pounds when it's been loaded with metal, like BBs or pennies or things like that. In order to hang the water bottle off the Trebuchet, I like using a little eye bolt. And so we need to drill a hole in the lid for the eye bolt. I find it easiest to do that with the lid in place. I make it a point never to tell students what drill bits to use. I let them figure that out. And so I'm not going to tell you what size drill bit I'm using, but I will say it's just slightly bigger than the eye bolt. Okay, I think we're ready to go. It doesn't take much of a punch, but go slowly. And we have a hole, and my threads fit through it snugly. So here are the parts for holding the counterweight to your trebuchet arm. We're going to use an eye hook, thread it through this lid, but we're going to need some nuts and washers to hold it in place. So we have a nut. We're going to thread on quite a bit of the way and put on a washer, because it's always good to use a washer and a nut together. That goes through the lid. And on the other side, because this plastic is so weak, we're going to use a big washer and a small washer, kind of acting like a fender washer there, before we bring on the last nut and tighten that down. Use a nut driver or a pair of pliers to get that good and snug. I don't have one in my hand right now, so just assume that you use the right tool, and that can hold your water bottle. One warning: if you have 2 to 3 pounds worth of weight in here, the threads of the water bottle may not be strong enough, so you may want to reinforce that connection with something like duct tape or additional wire.